All right, hello everyone. So today I have my brother Jason joined with me. Hi Jason, say hi to everyone.
Hi, bro. My name is Jason Song.
All right, so I have my brother here joined with me, and today we are going to talk about linear regression as a part of the AI tool. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for him to understand. By the way, he's a 17 years old student, so I don't really expect him to have this domain background. I'll try my best to explain to him. So. Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay. So Jason, I'm going to talk about a linear regression to you today. So this is a simple tool that makes AI smarter, and I want you feel comfortable to ask me questions if there's something that you don't understand. Okay?
Yeah, I got
Right. Okay, good.
it.
So, what is a linear regression and how does this relate to AI technology we have these days? So, to start with, let's think about working out in gym. Okay, so because I understand that you recently working out trying to gain muscles. So, if you're looking at this plot here, you thinking about power as your muscle strength and the years as your training time. So the more you train yourself, the more you go to gym, the more muscle power you will gain. You used to lift 20 kilos, now you can lift 40 kilos, and maybe in the future you can lift even heavier kilos. So this is the pattern of your training. So this dot on the graph is the pattern that track your progressive workout. So your gym power goes up with your training time. So you may start like a skinny guy like this, and by the time you finish your high school, you will become a masculine guy. So hopefully you will look like this someday. So, so how does this relate to linear regression? So, linear regression is basically a line that predicts the future. So, a line that, we plot on the figure and can tell you what's the next point could possibly be, given the condition you have. So, in this case, our power and the training years are highly correlated with each other. So with the more training time you have, the more power you will gain from it. So our if we're looking at the points on the graph, you probably can recall from some math you have done before. If the training year here is 5 years, you will have power 50. 10 years of training, you will have a power 100. So you can construct an equation 50 equals a times 5 and 100 equals a times 10. So to solve a, do you know how to solve a? Do you know what a is?
Um, uh, sorry, bro. I don't understand what is a meme. The meme is like the time or the like the kilograms or
Yeah,
the power.
very good question. So think about a as a coefficient. So do you understand the word coefficient?
I don't know what's that one.
Okay, so do you understand that y equals a plus b?
Yeah, this is like the math.
Yeah, some simple math, some equation formula. So the A here is like an unknown
Oh
number,
no.
something you don't know. Okay, so something you
Oh
don't
yeah,
know times 5 equals 50. And can you
time.
figure out what actual number this A is?
Uh, pardon, can you see again the questions?
Yeah, okay. So the question is, If you're looking at, you can see my cursor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So a times 5, a times
yeah,
5 equals
yeah.
50. And what is a? Like what number is a? Is it 2? Is it 3?
10.
Yes, it's 10. Very good. And then a times 10 equals 100. Is a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so A is 10. So basically, A, the number of A defines the relationship, defines how strong your year 5 relates to your power 50, your year 10
Oh,
to power 10, power
oh,
100.
yeah.
So this is kind of like the how strong the training year relates to power.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know. I see.
Yeah. So very good, Jason. Now you just work out A. So A is 10. So whenever I give you a training year, you can work out your gym power, your muscle power, right?
Yeah, like I can like the improve, like add muscle and improves the how can I
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, very good. So Jason, if I tell you you have been training for 6 years, and
6 years.
what's your power could be if A is 10?
If A is 10,
Yeah, is 8
60.
times 6. Very good, very good. So, as you can see, if you have this relationship between training year and power, you can work out how much power you have if I give you a training year. Okay? So
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
I
the
see.
linear regression. This is a line that predicts the future. A line using A to define a line, and it predicts 预测. It predicts the future for you.
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Okay, so linear regression, a line that predicts the future for you. So why do we care? Why do we want it? Well, because this is everywhere. If you can predict, 你能预测, if you can predict something that you know what to do, isn't it?
Oh,
You will confident. Okay, if I know the weather tomorrow, then you and me can decide that whether we can go out to play football,
yeah,
or
yeah. Like
to
I
stay.
can
Yeah, we should stay
predict.
home and playing video games.
Yeah,
But if I know that that girl likes me, then I can decide it. I can ask her out, or I don't ask her out, right?
yeah. Like I can predict. I can make more money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we predict weather, and you want to predict whether you can make more money, 股票 stock prices, and
Stock prices.
yeah,
Of course.
and other things like your favorite YouTube recommendations. Okay, maybe this word recommendation is too complicated for you. It means
Yeah.
推荐,
Oh, yeah. Or recommend.
recommend. Yes, recommend, 推荐.
Recommends. Yeah, I know this word.
Excellent, wonderful. So yes, so this is why we care about predicting the future because it helps us to know better. And then AI, why this is so important, integrated into AI, because AI these days, they know us better. They predict us, they predict our behaviors. So linear regression is part of AI technology, is part of the fundamental of AI.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. I
mhm.
know like right now the very famous app like the ChatGPT is
Yeah,
AI.
yes.
Before I use the ChatGPT, I think the ChatGPT is very smart. They can guess like you ask like the very difficult questions, they
Hmm.
can give you like the answer, and maybe you next time you use ChatGPT, he's become too very smart.
Yes, yes, excellent. So yes, ChatGPT, like you said, is getting smarter and smarter, and that's because
Yeah,
it's predicting what's coming
predicting.
next. Yeah,
Yeah,
预测, it predicting what's coming next.
yeah,
It's using
yeah.
part of its amazing technology is linear regression. Is what we just talked about. So, congratulations, you just opened the door to AI technology predicting.
Predicting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that will be the end of our conversation. To sum up, so today we talked about linear regression. It's about drawing a line that predicts the future and understand the relationships. So we used a gym example, your training year and your muscle power. The more training years you do, and the more muscle powers you gain. So so this is a linear regression example. And why linear regression? Because it's a very simple, easy to understand, and but very powerful tool that we can help AI to understand the relationship in data. And finally, and as you said, ChatGPT is basically everywhere in your life. So linear regression will is almost everything we interact in the digital world. So that's everything we have today. Jason, do you have any questions I can help you?
Oh, yes, I have questions, bro. Like right now, I knew the ChatGPT in our life is very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
So is AI just about drawing lines, or he can get other like the help us fix questions or like the drawing the other pictures?
Mm. Yes, that's a very, very good questions. Very glad you brought it up. So you are right. AI isn't just about drawing a straight line. Uh,
Straight line.
yeah, it's not just about a straight line. We use a straight line here in our conversation because that's very easy to understand, very easy to predict. Of course, AI, more complicated AI, it has curves. So it's not straight line, it's a curves. 曲线, it has curves.
Oh,
Yeah.
her.
And
Yeah.
then we will probably we will use curves to represent more complicated relationships. Perhaps you heard like nonlinear relationships. I'm not going to go through that today, but to answer your question, not just a straight line. It has more. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, it has more forms. Yeah. Any other?
yes. And the second question is, can linear regression
Hmm?
protect things like who well with the next like the basketball game or soccer game like the result?
Yes, very much so. Because the purpose of a linear regression is to draw a line that predicts future. So, in this case, we use a linear line to predict our muscle power if we give the model if we know the training years, and of course uh, we can find the relationships between who is going to win the game uh, and who has, for example, who has a more muscle power. If the person has more muscle power and he's more likely to win the game, then if we can build a relationship between muscle power and winning the game, then this linear regression problem, we can certainly use that.
Oh yeah, I got so right now the like the AI can help people fix like the questions and can predict like the soccer game the result. So it's very convenient in our life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know this word means linear
Linear
regression.
regression. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm happy that you are catching up some new words and then not only like you understand you are learning linear regression from day one, but you also
Yeah.
improving your English very, very much. I'm very glad to see you now can speak very fluent English. So the whole
Yes.
conversation we have today is about uh, explain explain things, explain complex things. Explain means 解释, explain complex
Oh,
things. And I'm trying to explain linear regression to you. Your challenge, the difficulty you are facing is first, you never heard of a linear regression. Now you have
yes, this is my first time heard this word.
yeah, very good. Now you are building up some knowledge in your
Yeah,
brain. Second
yeah.
challenge is that I'm saying everything pretty much in English, and that's not your mother language. So you are also practicing your English, trying to understand it from a non-native, a non-English speaker view. So which is really, really good. I'm very proud of you. Well done.
Yeah, and today you told me this knowledge like the about 80% the words I understand, just some more like the my first time heard the words I don't understand. But
Nice, nice.
more the words I can understand.
Yes, you are certainly making progress. That is wonderful. I want to thank you very much today for joining the conversation and wish you a great time and lovely to see you.